Hello, 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 dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. I'm not sure if anybody's up or if anybody's gonna watch, but I was getting ready for bed. I know it's like almost 2 in the morning, but I had some work to get done, right? So I was getting ready for bed, and I was like, I really do not want to do like another reading, right? But Scorpios, and I normally don't do this. I normally don't do like a bonus reading for anybody, but Scorpio's energies have been very heavy. Um, and the thing is that, ooh, there's so much that Scorpios need to accept, I want to say, and to realize. And there's this energy of a lot of Scorpios having a lot of restless nights, where you're having a hard time sleeping, a hard time focusing, a hard time staying focused on things. A there is this energy of like almost feeling like you're broken, or almost feeling like somebody's like you're breaking inside is what I'm picking up. And it is very heavy energy, guys, that I'm picking up from Scorpios. But the thing is, like, there is so much more on the other side of it, right? And Scorpio, someone broke your heart. It is what it is. um or you broke someone's heart. But there's this energy of wanting to walk away from the pain, right? But not wanting to walk away from the person. So it's like you guys have a lot of love for someone, or someone has a lot of love for you, or it goes both ways. And yeah, I look at her mess, I'm like, I'm ready for bed. But it's like there's something that has ended, and you guys don't want to accept the ending of it, or the other person, vice versa. Again, guys, these are general readings, but the Scorpios that I'm picking up for have definitely, you guys have been up a lot of nights, or you guys are getting up in the middle of the night. It's like you guys are waking up at the same time every single night. And some of you are questioning or are asking, what the heck is going on? Why am I waking up? Why am I not sleeping? Why am I not resting? Why am I having a hard time concentrating and focusing and getting things done? And it's like, again, there is this sense, it's like your soul is trying to reach you. Your soul is trying to get you to wake up to something that has been in front of you this entire time, and you just keep on pushing it aside. You just keep on pushing it aside. And I've said this before, Scorpios, you guys are running. But it's like you guys are not running towards something. You guys are running away from something, right? Whether it is that you're running away from your own actions, from your own behaviors, right? Or you're trying to thank you. I get it now. You guys are trying to run away from the karma that is coming. Now, and I'm not saying this in a bad way. Not everything that you have done, Scorpio, has been bad. That's what I need you to get. So it's like you're trying to run away from the bad karma, but you're at the same time running away from the good karma, right? You're running away from the opportunity, or from experiencing that growth, from experiencing that release. And that's why you continue to have these nights where you're waking up, or when you're not sleeping, or you're not resting, and you're just like, and that's the thing, is like a lot of Scorpios are in this energy, right? Or in this sense of like having a lot of things that they're not used to, whether it is within your dreams, whether it is, seeing visions, or having all of these spiritual experiences that you've never had before. And you're just kind of like, what is going on, right? And it's kind of like some of you really just, you want to block it out, right? And it's kind of, this has become a coping mechanism for you guys, where when you feel broken, when you feel that someone has broken your heart or someone has let you down, you run. You don't face anything. To you, it's like facing something or facing someone is intimidating, right? And it's kind of funny, right? Because it's like the energy that I'm picking up is like you guys can go into like that dark energy, right? Where you guys can be mean as fuck. And I'm being honest, right? You guys can be assholes. I'm a Scorpio moon, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. But when it comes to somebody calling you out on your shit, you run. You run because you don't like it. You don't like it when somebody points something out, right? And who does, right? There is this needing Scorpios to accept or to acknowledge when you have been wrong, right? And it's like you guys apologize in a way. And it's like when you guys are apologizing, you guys are at the same time blaming the person that you're apologizing to. So again, all of this that is happening to you during this time, the waking up, the not sleeping, the, if you're experiencing any physical pain or going through any physical symptoms in your body, is your soul urging you to wake up? Is your soul urging you to realize that there's something within yourself that needs to be released, right? And to stop running away. Because there's just a sense of like, you guys literally feel that running away is the only option, right? Is the only way. And it's kind of, I don't know if this is what you saw growing up, the running, the not facing, right? But there's definitely this sense of you need to just face it, right? Are you running away? Some of you are running away from someone you care or someone you love or someone that really cares or loves you, because you either fear that you're either not enough or that the person or the other person is demanding too much of you. So there is a lot of conflicting energy within yourself. So it's like you're trying to run away, but it's like you continue to get pulled back either by this person's energy or you're trying to pull this person's energy back to you. It's kind of like one day you want them, one day you don't. So we have 3 cards here. We have the Goddess of 10,000 Names, Isis, Endless Animation of the Priestess, Temple of Lapis Lazuli, I hope I'm saying that right, Goddess of the Ancient Skies, and Initiation, Spiritual Testing of Ra and Lady Isis. So when I look at these 3 cards and I look at them together, there's definitely this balancing that you guys are trying to get, right? You guys are trying to find this balance within yourself. And we're going to get to the love part in a minute. But I feel that Scorpios within yourself, you have to kind of, first of all, you have to stop asking so many different people for advice is the first thing that's coming through. You guys are going to, it's kind of like you guys are asking for love advice or relationship advice from people who have never had a successful relationship, or for people that either do not believe in relationships or connections or something like that. So, or somebody that hasn't achieved. It's like you're asking advice or you're seeking advice in the wrong places, is what I'm being told. So it's like if you're trying to start a business, let's just put it out there. You're seeking advice from someone who has never even had a dream or a thought or an aspiration to have a business, but is comfortable working under someone else. So of course, the advice they're going to give you is not going to help you start your own business. So this is kind of like what it's like. You guys have been guided, right, to certain people that are going to help you in the process, but because you know that going towards those individuals or dealing with those individuals is going to make you face something that you don't want to face, you go ahead and you go in the opposite direction, because then at least you're going to get the answer that you want. And that's kind of like that same running away type of energy. With this initiation card, there's definitely this sense of you guys are moving. There is this huge kind of like outburst energy that wants to come out, right? Where your true self, right? Your authentic self, right? Not who your parents think you should be, not who your friends think you should be, not who your family or your co-workers or anybody, and I feel like I have something in my face, things that you should be. It is who you truly are is trying to burst out, and you guys are suppressing it. You guys are pushing it down. And the thing is that, excuse me, the longer you fight it, the longer that you're going to be in this energy where physically you're feeling out of balance. Physically, there's something always going on, right? There's something always, if it's not your leg, it's your arm, it's your back, it's your neck, it's your head, is the not sleeping, is the not resting, is the not focusing. There's always something that seems out of balance. And it is going to continue on being out of balance until you face whatever it is that you have been running from. Now, if you're running from some type of confrontation within yourself, then that's a beautiful thing. Why? Because you can go ahead and sit down with yourself and deal with that, right? If you're running away from, like some of you are having a hard time admitting something, either someone that, how can it's like, Zena, can you stop chewing so loud? Sorry, she's having a snack. But it's like there's someone that you told yourself, let's put it this way, that you didn't love, or you didn't want, or you didn't need. And it's like you have to eat your own words, and you're trying to run away from that. I hope that makes sense. It's like there's somebody that you, and if it's not in regards to love, if this could be a friend or an ex co-worker, ex-business partner, somebody that you did dirty or somebody that you did wrong, that now it's like whatever it was that you did to this person, the karma that has come back to you is forcing you to eat your own words. And it's again this, you guys are in this space or this energy of wanting to, it's like the denial phase, right? Where it's like, no, I haven't done anything wrong. No. And it's like you need to get away from that in order to get clarity and in order to grow and in order to leave that energy behind. But there is definitely here somebody that is in a huge denial space where you're holding yourself hostage. You're holding yourself hostage in the situation that you're in because you don't want to admit something or you don't want to face something. So it's like instead of putting all of this energy to run towards your goals, to run towards your dreams, you're focusing and you're running away from something, but there's no destination to where you're running. So it's like you're kind of like running in circles, right? Because you don't know where you're going. You don't know where you're headed because you haven't faced what's in here, what has to be dealt with. We have is a time to give rather than take, the new moon in Virgo. We have show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. Of course, this is about, being your authentic self, and the answer you need are coming. The full moon in Gemini. Those answers that you're seeking. Why is this happening? Why is this, why am I having a hard time with work? Why is it's like you guys feel, it's like there's this energy of like taking 2 steps forward and like 20 back. You're not even taking 4 back. You're taking like 20 back. And it's like you kind of feel like you're always restarting at the same place. But it's like a lot of you have definitely been in a place where you have been takers for a very long time. You guys take, and don't give anything. And now it's like you're being pushed or you're being forced to give, and to know what it feels like to genuinely give, whether it is that you're giving your time, whether it is that you're giving your love, whether it is that you're helping somebody financially, whatever it is that you're being forced to give. This is something new for you, right? Because you guys are used to taking, and the table switching up on you like this, you don't like, right? You don't like that. You don't like having to give and not receive. But this is all within a lesson that you need to learn. This is part of your growth. This is what is going to allow you to get those answers that you have been seeking, that you have been waiting for. But it's like there is this need to, again, who gives what? What your mother, what your father, what your sister, what your brother, what your friends, what your cousins, what anybody thinks. This journey, this path is not about them. This is about you. And unless you honestly can sit there and say that everything that you've done because you've chosen to do it, then you're not being yourself. You're not being your authentic self. If you are trying to live up to someone else's standard, right? And it's like, whether it is that, your mother is like, well, this girl is good for you, or this guy is good for you, and this and this and that. And it's like all in all, like your heart is with someone else. So there is this needing to, you need to cut the cord when it comes to your family making the decisions for you. Whether it's like some of you are stuck in a job because you either work with family members, or your parents tell you that's the correct job for you. Is that kind of energy where, again, it's like you guys are experiencing a lot of symptoms, let's put it this way, of awakening or ascension all at once, because in the past you have failed to do the little bit at a time, right? So now it's like all of this energy is rushing in, and you're having to deal with all of this all at once. So the intensity of it is literally making you feel like you're out of control, right? It's like you guys will be good for like 2 or 3 days, and then it's like 5 or 6 days where you are like miserable, right? And then it's like again and again and again. It's like you kind of feel like you're literally, it's like like if you were like in the water, it's like the tides are like literally pushing you against rocks back and forth to kind of wake you up. But there is, and I don't know if it's pride that you guys have, but it's like a big thing when it comes to growth, when it comes to going through this journey, is admitting when we're wrong. Like, we are not perfect, right? I'm here, I can, there are plenty of times when I'm freaking wrong. I mean, and it is what it is. It's like that acceptance that you're living a human experience, right? And that you're not going to be perfect is something that you guys have to realize. And again, regardless of what you have done or anybody has done to you, you have to forgive the other person, and you have to forgive yourself. If you don't forgive yourself, to be honest with you, Scorpios, you're not going to be able to move forward. You're not going to be able to find that balance that you're looking for when it comes to love, when it comes to connections, when it comes to unconditional love. Because it's like you're in this space or this energy where you are holding yourself hostage by not allowing yourself to forgive, by not allowing yourself to release. So we have the High Priest in the reverse. We have the Eight of Cups, and then the Emperor in the upright position. There is this wanting to control, right? Wanting to control who it is that you love, or how it is that you love someone, right? Or how it is that somebody loves you. There is a disconnect here with your true feelings, I want to say, with your true nature, right? There is this kind of like suppressing of yourself that you have been doing for some time. Suppressing of a lot of you are afraid, and I don't know why I'm picking that up, but a lot of you are afraid of your dark side, your shadow side. When anybody embodies their shadow side or their dark side, right? You guys are scared and frightened by it or threatened by it, that it's kind of like you guys kind of look and be like, ooh, you can't be like that. Like, you need to be positive, like 24/7. Like, you need to be, and it's like this kind of like pretending that there is no dark, that there is no hard time, that there is no, but then at the same time, it's like you guys are the ones spending every single night awake, not being able to sleep, being haunted by your own dark side. Because it's not that your dark side or your shadow side wants to take over. It just wants to be acknowledged, to be honest with you. It wants to be acknowledged. And you guys are really trying, it's like you guys are really trying to hold this energy, like it's like you guys are trying to hold something in. You guys are trying to hold your, be in control of your emotions, be in control of your love. Some of you, I feel you use the word love, or you use love, relationships, connections, whatever, whether it's connections with your families or friends or whatever, you use it as a manipulation tool. Like, you use it to manipulate others. And when it's done to you, or if it's being done to you, it's very uncomfortable for you guys. We have the Tower, the Page of Swords, and then the King of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, there's definitely a lot that is being broken down. There's a lot of foundations, a lot of thought process, a lot of beliefs, a lot of inner healing that is occurring, but it is definitely coming in with that intensity, like intensified energy that really makes you feel kind of like you have to be on guard, right? Be on guard 24/7. You can, you're trying your best not to show emotions, or not to show like how bad things really are. And again, there is this sense of like, well, if you show the world that you're vulnerable, then you kind of lose, right? So with this Emperor card here, and then we have the King of Cups in the reverse, it's like there is this, you need to stop trying to control everything. And you kind of have to allow yourself to feel. You kind of have to allow yourself to experience. Because the way that you have been doing things hasn't worked for you, right? If you kind of look at your past, the past year, I want to say the past 2 years, honestly, and you look at all the connections or the relationships that you have been in, look at the pattern that you see, right? There's definitely a pattern that you see, and it has a lot to do with manipulation and controlling, right? Withholding your love, or withholding love from someone. And for some reason, this gives you some sense of like literally like power, like you're in control, but you're losing at all ends of the spectrum, right? We have the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles, all in the reverse. So it's this sense of like, it doesn't matter how much I lose, right? Or who I lose. As long as I'm in control of my emotions, as long as I'm in control of not showing somebody the love, or not showing somebody that I care, I'm just going to pretend like everything is okay. There's the Six of Cups in the reverse, and the Four of Wands in the upright, and then the seriously, I laugh. The Six of Cups, the Four of Wands, and what is this? The shadow side. This is what you guys are battling, your shadow side. You're not wanting to admit that this is within you, or not wanting to accept the actions that you, or the things that you did when you were living from just your shadow side. And it's right there, the shadow side. This is what is keeping you guys up, or what is waking you guys up in the middle of the night, is the fact that you want to be good, right? You want to be light. You want to be positive all the time. And anybody that has any saying or anything to do with the shadow side, it's like it just freaks you out. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Page of Cups in the reverse. And that's the thing, is like this is definitely a denying yourself your true self, right? Denying yourself that there is this side of you. It is just going to continue on causing, let's say, more disruptive energy within your life, right? There's a lot more that I'm picking up that you guys are going to lose if you continue on with this pattern. If you continue on with holding, it's like, I don't know why you fear this, though. That's the thing. Because it's like when you guys are in this energy, you embrace it. But that's the thing, is like you don't admit that that's where you're at when you're in the shadow side. It's like, you know what? It's like whatever happened, right? Whatever has happened, whatever has ended, it's okay. You're going to be fine, Scorpios. There's no need, let's put it this way, for you to beat yourself up. Again, guys, and if this is not you, this is maybe somebody that you're dealing with, or etc. But there's definitely this sense that the past is in the past, and if you continue on living there, you're not going to progress, right? You're not going to move forward. You're just continuing. You're continuing to call the same energies back into your life, right? So there's this sense of, you know what? If somebody did you wrong, just forgive them for you, not for them. Forgive them for yourself so that you can free yourself from this. Four of Swords in the reverse, the Two of Swords, and the Chariot all in the reverse. There's a lack here of it's like you guys have gotten used to the pain, or you guys feel that you deserve the pain. You guys feel you deserve the torture. So it's like you guys are accepting it, and again, it's like you rather live with the pain or the regret of something than to free yourself from it. Because to free yourself from it, you actually have to make a choice, right? You actually have to make a choice, and you don't want to. We have the Emperor again with the Seven of Swords and the King of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, there's definitely this. There's a control here that doesn't want to be. I don't know if you see at the bottom of the card, it says me right over here in red. It's on all the cards, but I can only see it on this one. I guess it's a person's initial, but it's like it calls me because it's like me, and then that's the thing. Is like I don't care, Scorpios, if you were being selfish. I don't care if you did someone wrong. It doesn't really matter. What matters is what you choose to do moving forward. And I feel that that's what you guys really have to kind of get to, right? Where, again, it's like whatever was done was done. And there's this needing to move away from what you did or for what somebody did to you. We have the Star, the King of Swords, and then the Queen of Wands. Why is it that I don't know, there's somebody that you guys want to, because with the Star card, it's like there's somebody that you guys want to reach out to, and it's like either this person has cut off all communication with you, or this person is acting distant or indifferent, is what I'm picking up. They're like indifferent to what it is that you have to say. And I feel that that's bothering you guys, or what's keeping you guys up. The fact that this person, whoever this Queen of Wands is in the reverse, is somebody that you guys want to go towards, right? Somebody that you and that's the thing, is like I feel that you guys feel that you want to go back with this person, but I feel it's like you want more of a forgiveness, or what you're needing at the moment is this person to forgive you for what you did. But I feel like you guys are mixing the messages and putting yourself in a trap where you actually think you want to be with this person. Because I honestly, for the time being, Scorpios, your best advice is not to be with anybody. I'm being honest. There is this needing to reconnect with yourself, right? Needing to find you. These were the same three cards that came out earlier. The Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles, or in the reverse. We have the Eight of Swords. So needing to free yourself, right? This is you. You're tormenting yourself with something. And I keep on saying that you guys are running away from your karma, right? This is karma, right? And that's the thing, is like you guys are afraid of the bad karma that is coming in, when it's not all bad, right? It's not all bad, because we do have the World card, right? But there, in order to see the good karma or the good that is coming in, there is this needing to free yourself. There is this needing to stop beating yourself up for something that you did, or for something that somebody did to you. Karma is coming in regardless, guys. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, whatever it is going to come in. And the thing is that the sooner that you accept this, right? The sooner that you accept your shadow side, the sooner that you accept or you take accountability for something, the sooner that you're able to free yourself, the sooner that you're able to start really looking at things from that perspective that you have tried to, right? And I feel that when it comes to the karma, when it comes to the shadow side, right, things are going to start changing, right? You do not, and I'm going to say this, you do not deserve to live in pain, physically, emotionally, mentally, because of the things that you have done in the past. When you go ahead and you become aware of your actions, of the things that you have done, right, and you ask for forgiveness and you repent and you start to change your behaviors, there is no reason for you to believe that you're going to spend the next 5 or 10 years being in physical, emotional, or mental pain. And I feel that that is kind of like the energy that you guys are like, well, I screwed so many people over that now the next 6 years of my life is going to be hell. And it's like, no. The whole reason why you became aware of something is so that you can start changing, right? changing. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for change. So we have the King of Pentacles and the Justice in the reverse, right? Needing to get out of this idea or this thought that again, this is what life is going to be like, or that this is what life has to look like, right? Either going without or constantly, because a lot of you, like a lot of you are experiencing physical pain, along with maybe the physical pain is what's waking you up in the middle of the night. But then again, we have the Death card, so there is this kind of like injustice, right? That maybe again, you need to forgive yourself, Scorpios. The same way, okay, let's put it this way. The same way you forgive others or you let go of things that others do to you, Scorpios, is the same way that you need to forgive yourself and you need to let go of the things that you've done. We have the Empress and the Magician. There has been a lot of, let's put it this way, I don't know where the hell this is coming from, but there has been like a lot of misfortune, let's put it this way, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to money, when it comes to material things, let's put it this way. And there's this with the Empress card and this Magician card, is like there's something that is trying to there's something that is trying to come in, right? And this is what I'm talking about, like with this karma that you guys keep on running away from, the bad karma. I feel like there's good karma that's also chasing you or trying to reach you, right? But it's like, because you guys are running from karma in general, you're not allowing this to come in. Because I feel that there is a shift or change that is trying to happen when it comes to the material, when it comes to the finances in your life. But you, as you're running away from everything, like all karma related things, because of your shadow side, you're also running away from this Empress and Magician energy of that good karma that is trying to come in. Because again, everything needs to be balanced out, right? So there's a balance that is trying to come in towards you, but you guys are not allowing it to come in. And that's the thing. It's like, just, you need to sit with yourself long enough to release this. Because again, it's physical pain, right? Is getting worse because of lack of rest, because of the lack of sleep. And it's just going to continue on getting worse until you deal with this. Some of you may not, the High Priestess, the Four of Wands, and then the Tower again. Yeah, there's major transformation, major changes happening. Some of you are being advised to either go into writing. Some of you, when you write, you release, right? When you write and you express yourself in writing, you release a lot of things. And maybe you walked away from that, or you moved away from that, but you're being asked to walk towards that again, or to start doing that again. With this High Priestess energy, again, it's like there is some type of communication either that you want to have with someone, or some type of oh, that's not good. I don't know if I said it at the beginning, but there was this energy of like running away from someone that you cared or you loved or whatever it was. And it's like some of you are blaming this person or that individual for like all the misfortune or all the bad things that has happened in your life. So be careful with that energy, because I don't feel that that person has anything to do with it. Um, this is not about that person. This is about you. So this deflecting, or it's kind of like what I was picking up earlier, right? When I was saying where you apologize, but at the same time you're blaming the person you're apologizing to. So just be careful with that, because you're whoever it is that you're coming at with that energy, right? There is this, it's like something can get out of control, right? Things can escalate very fast, where it may have just started or may start with a conversation and it can get physical. I'm just saying. With the world, the Seven of Pentacles, and then the Eight of Cups. You can work on whatever you want for as long as you want, right? You can look at the past. You can think of the could have, would have, should have. It's not going to change anything. It's not going to change the way you feel. It's not going to change the present time. It's not going to change the future. It is what it is. There is a need here to free yourself from the past. A lot of this sleepless nights, a lot of this physical pain, this mental torture that you guys are going through, Scorpios, has to do with the simple fact that you have not released the past. You have not released the past. And then it's like you guys are fluctuating between this energy of like very prideful, right? And it's like when you're in that prideful energy, you're almost owning what you did. But then it's like then you guys go into like this victimized energy where then you're blaming the other person for it. We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse, the Sun, and the Knight of Swords. So again, a lot of this, there's Zena. A lot of this mental turmoil, right? This mental torture that you're causing yourself. It's all you. Because whoever it is that you're torturing yourself about, or whoever it is that you're blaming, or whoever it is that you're upset about, whoever, a person is sleeping comfortable. Person is sleeping every night. That person is not having any issue sleeping, right? They, with the Sun cards, like they're in their element, right? They're doing whatever it is that they want to do. And here you are torturing yourself. Here you are worrying either about what you did to them or what they did to you. I don't know. I don't know what I wanted to go to sleep. Nah. I took like 5 naps today, so I'm good. Well, not today, earlier. Yesterday, I should say. There, I don't know, Scorpios. I kind of like want to probably recheck your energy in a week or so, because this is a lot of mental torturing. The Six of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Five of Cups, and the Strength card. There was a situation or something that you thought was going to bring you balance, something that you thought was going to be long term, something that was not supposed to end. Let's put it this way: something that was supposed to be fruitful. Ay. It's almost 3 a.m, but it didn't. And again, the whole message for you guys, to be honest with you, is let go. Let go of the past and allow both the good and bad karma to come in. Because the more you try to run from it, the harder it's going to be. Now, go take yourself a nice bath. Get some lavender candles, lavender essential oils. Get some chamomile tea. get something to help you sleep, because when I say that you guys have been up or you guys have not been getting enough rest, it's hard. And I'm not coming from a spiritual point of view or aspect of it. I'm coming from a medical aspect of it. If any of you follow my Narcolepsy channel, you guys will know what I'm talking about. That lack of rest or that lack of sleep that you guys are having is definitely going to make your symptoms a lot worse. It's going to make your physical body a lot worse, and your emotional torture, turmoil that you have within yourself is going to get a lot worse. Just know that this is, as hard as it seems right now, right, is going to pass. You're going to grow through this. You're not going to stay in this energy. Breathe and stop trying to control the energy, or stop trying to control what is coming to you. Instead, like when you meditate, instead of forcing what you want to come through, sit more or be more in a space of observing, right? Allowing the thoughts to come, allowing the emotions to come without judging, without anything, so that you can finally release this and you can stop running away. All right, anything for the near future? Near future for Scorpios? The Two of Swords. So you're finally going to be in a position, I feel, where you're going to be able to make a choice to get yourself out of this, right? I feel that there is some type of clarity that is coming in, right? So we have the Hangman in the reverse position. So all I can really say is I kind of like hang in there for a little longer, right? Because with the Hangman and then we have the King of Wands, there's definitely there's something that is going to become clear to you, and I feel that it's going to come in one of those nights, right? One of those is either you're going to wake up from a dream, or you're going to have a vision, or in one of those nights that you're waking up in the middle of the night, you're going to go into meditation or whatever, and you're going to have the clarity as to exactly what was holding you back and how it is to move forward to release this, right? We have the Sun and the Three of Wands. I definitely, I feel like you guys are definitely at the end of, like, this is more kind of like the end of it, right? Because we have the Sun, the Three of Wands, and then Temperance. So I do feel that there's definitely in the horizon, right? I want to say within the next couple of, it's gonna suck, right? Within the next couple of weeks, this is going to resolve itself, right? Again, there's something that is going to be shown to you, or there's a message coming through, like either in a dream or in a vision, that is going to allow you to finally free yourself from this energy, right? Move forward, how to really let go of the past, right? And how to really forgive yourself, and how to stop running away from your shadow and from your karma. Again, because when you're running away from your karma, it's like you're running away from the good things that are trying to come in as well. Well, Scorpios, I hope that is what you guys wanted to hear. I hope that brought you guys clarity. This mama right here is going to go to bed, because I am done with all my work that I wanted to get done. So thank you for spending this time with me. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Mwah. Bye-bye. You got this, Scorpios. Don't worry. Okay, and end it.